Hello.
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 Welcome to Fuck
This movie.
This movie.
I'm your host.
Host with the
This
most.
is your other host, John Brown. He's
That's
too old
me.
to be cool.
That's me.
And your other host, Reese Anweiler.
I have so many hosts.
He's the man who watched everything.
That's me. We might even have a guest host on an upcoming episode.
Yeah, we might.
Ooh.
Hosts for days.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
So,
have to
yeah.
give them a cool little moniker, you know. Like,
Right. Figure
this
out
is just
ahead
some
of
dude
time.
we pulled in off the street.
Make sure, yeah, this is some hobo. We found him with a bottle in the alley. Like, come on, buddy. We
like
got better
movies?
things for you.
We don't got
do.
any money, but you can watch a movie with
God's
us.
got better plans for you, buddy, than just watching movies with us. Come on.
Yeah, it's been a minute. You guys been watching anything good?
Man, I haven't watched a whole lot, really. I've been so busy with shit at the shop, but the thing I did make sure to watch, and I don't know if you guys are all done with it, but man, Alien Earth.
I have the last episode to watch.
Sweet
but,
Jesus, it's just so
Was
good.
there a new one this week yet?
Yeah, episode 8, the
Yeah.
last
I
episode.
have
The last
not seen. I
episode.
have not seen that one.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck,
good.
guys, I can't say anything about
Episode
it.
7
but
was
I'm
amazing.
Just,
Like,
no, it's
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
fucking good. It's so stupid good. It's just like
Yeah.
this series better have as many seasons as possible. I mean,
let's
it's
just run it into the ground.
Yeah.
dude. I mean, fuck
Just
it.
keep
you
making it
can.
until it sucks.
It's fine. Like it's literally, and I'm a fucking Alien fanatic, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm a fanboy for this franchise, and like it's kind of the best shit they've ever done. That's ever
Yeah,
been in the
I would
Alien
agree.
universe. I mean, like
Yeah.
pretty much just.
I
Well,
mean,
I guess probably it kind of needs the context of the rest of the universe to really be the best. Like if it were just a thing that was just
that's
on
tr-
its
that's
own.
true of any.
Well, sure, but yeah. No, it's just so good. I mean, I can't wait for you guys to watch the last episode. I can't say shit, but
yeah.
because I don't want to spoil anything. It's super fucking satisfying.
I mean,
Super
you
duper
know
satisfying.
it's succeeding when, like, I'm excited at even scenes where there's not creatures on scene, where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
characters talking.
No, I
or
mean, just
like
everything is
discussing in-world politics and
Yeah. Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And he's like, when he doesn't say your ship crashed into my building. He said your ship crashed in my city.
good.
It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's my city,
right?
and not in like a figurative
house.
I'm the mayor type way. No, it's
Yeah.
my
No, I
city.
own everything. Yeah, no, it's just super exciting. Super exciting.
Timothy Oliphant like kills it for me.
Yeah, dude, everybody. I mean, just
It's
the
just
entire
like,
cast.
You know, like I feel like he's an android in real life, so he's just playing himself, and so it's like
Right.
the perfect role for it.
No, the cyborg, Wendy, the
Yeah.
kid billionaire,
all of
like,
the
pretty
cyborgs,
much,
really.
pretty much every member of the cast. Is
Yeah.
just fucking
Every time
killer.
I'm trying to remember the kid billionaire's name.
I just call him Peter.
I struggle.
Right.
I was like, what is it? It's something. I said
everything's Peter Pan character.
Right.
That
I
guy,
said
so.
his name was Child Advantageous the other day because I couldn't remember his name. It's
right.
is it Boyd Courageous? No, it's not Courageous.
Boy
No, you
Genius
actually
or
get a little bit more of his backstory in the last episode, which is cool.
That is cool. I'm excited.
So yeah, no, it's fantastic.
So there's more to him than just being a fucking tight little twat.
Yeah, I mean, he's like definitely like there's a origin that elicits the depravity you could
Yeah.
assume, because
Yeah.
he's kind of fucking like in his own way depraved,
Fucking dick.
His name is Boy Cavalier, and
Boy
I was trying to
Cavalier.
remember it the other day,
Yeah,
and I called him Child
in
Advantageous.
episode 7, he's
Hey.
like,
You're close.
You know?
in episode 7, he's like, we need to put it in human. He's like,
Right.
I'll make a list. He's like,
Yeah.
it's like, this
Yeah.
guy's a fuck, man.
Yeah.
So just the guy.
He's a real,
No, I mean,
real
we
piece
were
of
the
shit.
whole time we were just like, oh man, and that guy, like fucking eyeball, just whoop, into that guy.
Oh my god, I just love that creature.
No, the eyeball creature
eyeball
is
creature.
fucking amazing.
I mean,
Dude,
how,
it's
I don't know
only
how
a
you
fucking
could
sheet.
be a screen stealer from a xenomorph, but it does it. It is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's what I tell people that haven't watched it. I'm like, Xenomorph is like not even the scariest creature.
Dude, honestly, the scariest fucking creature quickly becomes Wendy. Like Wendy's kind of the
Well,
scariest.
Well, because
fucking
in
thing.
episode 7, when she like touches the screen and does her little thing, and as soon as I saw like the lock move, I'm like, oh, she just
Yeah.
murdered everybody.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly. She has complete control of all the facility, and she has direct line of communication, buddy with fucking
Yeah.
xenomorphs. Like, Jesus. And she's like a fucking superhero, like as far as strength goes. Like, yeah, no, this woman's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
This little girl is terrifying.
Creative team just being like, yeah, so we need 3 types of symbiotes that are all differently gross.
Right, yeah. You do get, the last episode, you get a little bit of action from the one creature that you haven't seen action from yet. So you get
There's a 4th one?
There's a 4th one. Looks
Has
like a
it
big
shown
fucking
it
plant.
yet?
Yeah, no, it's just like been a
Okay.
plant. It's just been
Okay.
like hanging out. But
Yeah.
well, it's not a plant. It does other things.
Man, also the bug one is so terrifying in that it has so many different forms and ways to kill things. Like, he's just, he's an android. He's going to be fine. And then he melts his face. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I think I've watched, I think I've watched a couple things, but big thing was probably just the newest episode of Peacemaker, which still
is a blast.
Fucking blast. I'm excited to go home and watch the new episode tonight.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So, yeah, I've been real fucking busy otherwise, so I haven't watched a whole lot. But
yeah.
So I guess that leads to Reese. You can take it away, because I'm sure you watched everything.
Everything, I always do.
Watched everything.
I've got a pretty...
I want to start off with some
compared to what I normally do.
TV, because I always forget to. But I've also been keeping up on Peacemaker and of course Alien. Those are pretty great. And then I started a new mini series on Netflix called Black Rabbit.
It's on my list.
I've been curious.
I will be watching it.
I've been wanting to
this
watch
weekend.
that. Yeah,
I love Jason Bateman. So
yeah,
that
Jason
really
Bateman.
good.
And honestly, I don't feel like I get enough chances to see Jude Law in interesting projects. And it's kind of
when I first heard of this, and it was
interesting.
like Jason Bateman and Jude Law. I'm like, Jude Law? Where the fuck has that guy been?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
been around
historically
in,
done
like,
some
TV
pretty
and
solid.
No, he
stuff,
has, but
you know?
where the fuck has he been?
Yeah.
He did some really cool shit in like 2001.
Yeah.
He was disappeared off the face
he was
of the
in
earth.
a Star Wars TV show a couple years ago.
Hmm.
The one that's like a Goonies show. It's
Ugh, sounds terrible.
it's Goonies inspired, but it's still like a Star Wars. It's what is it called?
Good God.
Ghost Crew. Star
Okay.
Wars Ghost Crew.
Do they have like a Jar Jar character on their ship?
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it. But I'm liking the show. It's growing on me as just kind of like an interesting little crime thriller. And Jason Bateman's character is a gambling addict, so I'm getting those. You get those
Right.
vibes of like, fucking stop! Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's such a terrible decision.
Quit it.
Yeah.
No, it looked really good from the trailer that I
Yeah,
watched.
and I think it's only like
Fantastic.
6 or 7 episodes, so easy breezy. And then I finished this a couple weeks ago. I couldn't remember if I mentioned it, and I think it's worth mentioning again. There's a new animated show on Netflix called Long Story Short.
Okay.
It's not like supernatural, sci-fi, fantasy, or anything. It's from the creator of BoJack Horseman.
Okay. Well, that's good. BoJack's
Yeah.
pretty fucking good,
Yeah.
actually. Like, I tell people about BoJack all the time that it's like, it's hard to read at first and it's hard to get into at first, but if you sit with that one, like, it's
Yeah.
a really rewarding TV show.
Yeah. And it's just like this one family, kind of like even their extended family, and each episode kind of just focuses on one member of the family, but at different points in time. So like it'll
Right.
be the dad back in the 70s when he and his wife were just moving in, and then
Right.
their third son the day before his bar mitzvah, and then
Right.
their daughter-in-law like 2 weeks before she met
Oh, that's
their
a
daughter,
really cool
and
format.
jumping
That's
all through
interesting.
time, and they still take advantage of being an animated show, and the
Right.
cast is really good too. But yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
blew
have to check
through it all
that
in
out.
like one weekend.
Nice.
And then, oh shit. Oh, I've still been going on Sandman, and of course, the more I watch Sandman, the more I'm like, this probably isn't for everybody. Just like, I mean, kind of what you were
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
the stuff you didn't like about it, but I still, if you like the Sandman comics, or if you like really like, I don't want to say broad, I don't know, like high fantasy, I don't know. It's like characters not necessarily doing things like logically, they're doing things like nobly, like,
Right.
well, I can't go to Earth to get my girlfriend because I swore an oath to never do that, like
Right,
stuff like
yeah.
Yeah,
that.
we kind of pieced out halfway through this last season. Not like for good, just we just haven't prioritized it. Like I guess it just hasn't captured us as much. I don't know.
I definitely think that it's a matter of palate. For me, it was a matter of palate. I definitely respected the production and like what it was doing, but I just knew it just wasn't my thing.
I kind of thought that like the first episode was the best episode, and it's just kind of gotten a little bit worse as it's gone along. Is kind of how I feel about the series.
Like I said, not for everybody, but if you think there's a chance you'll like it, I highly recommend it.
There's probably an argument to be made. Like that argument can be made against most anything comic book, you know, like to a degree, like
where you're willing to draw your line of disbelief.
Definitely not with Suicide Squad. The first movie was absolute trash.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Somebody is a friend of mine is like I think liked that movie the first time they saw it, and I had such like a loud reaction the first time it came up between us.
What the fuck is wrong with
like
you?
He never even had the chance to like say that he actually liked it because he got like embarrassed because before he even said something.
And
he's like,
"You're a dick."
He's like, "Well, it was better in 3D." It's like, "Well, it would have had to been because
anything
it was
better in 3D.
Anything would have been an improvement. It was so bad,
dude. It was like that's one of the most remarkably bad movies I've seen for a long time. It was just like
I think they should really teach that movie in film schools of how not to edit a movie.
Yeah, just the whole thing.
Yeah. Dang, I feel like I had another TV show I wanted to mention, but now I can't remember. But that's fine. I'll move on to movies. I went over to Karma again and watched a fun movie in 3D. I watched a Vincent Price movie I'd never heard of called The Mad Magician.
Ooh.
Very fun 3D. Very ridiculous, goofy movie. It's interesting that this would have passed for a horror movie at the time, but it is.
Well, when was it made?
1954.
Dude, a lot of shit passed horror movies in 1954. Like
it was
really,
basically like an Agatha.
Agatha.
Jesus
Agatha
Christ.
Yeah.
Murder
cool,
mystery.
Man. She's
yeah,
British, you're not.
and that's Vincent Price's bread and butter. I mean, I still like after watching the stuff that I watched, which was like, you know, super goofy. I watched The House on Haunted Hill, and like the movie's super fucking goofy, but like Vincent Price's performance is still just like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculously dorky, but it's still really like he still does really good in these dorky fucking performances. So he's still on my list to watch more of his movies.
Yeah. I rewatched Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio on 4K.
It's fucking good, man.
It's very good.
It's fucking good.
I'm really excited because he's doing Frankenstein.
I'm
so
honestly,
excited
the
for
more
that.
I hear about it, the more I'm getting excited.
Yeah. Well, it's Mia Goth too, which is like,
I mean the whole cast.
fucking-
Jacob Elordi is the monster,
Okay.
and not Patton Oswalt. Oscar Isaac is Dr. Frankenstein.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nice.
perfect.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're actually going to do a smart monster, or at least like an intelligent one.
well, and which he should be all the time.
Yeah.
Like anytime that Frankenstein's monster is not intelligent, it's honestly frustrating because like he's always been.
The good thing
Completely
about the
intelligent.
Oscar Isaac casting is that you know it's going to work because he's basically already played Dr. Frankenstein
in Ex
Right.
Machina.
in Ex Machina.
Yeah.
No, that is good casting. I keep seeing stuff too about the Maggie Gyllenhaal's Bride, which is coming pretty soon too. So it's kind
Which seems like a completely different take.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also very interesting.
yeah. No, it's weird that they're kind of happening so close together, but being so different. But
Yeah.
when they feel like they ought to be tied somehow, because it's
Yeah.
like here's Frankenstein and this other person doing the Bride of Frankenstein in a completely different way. It's like, okay.
Man,
I do like Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I do.
Yeah.
I like her.
Christian Bale
directed
as
movies,
the
too.
monster is super enticing to me in that film because I'm
Who's Bride?
in that one I'm not sure.
I feel like, is it called The Bride?
Yeah, I think it's the Bride.
Yeah, which honestly is a fucking sweet title
Yeah.
because I've always called The Bride of Frankenstein The Bride.
it's like so many more syllables that you just don't need.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
What
like-
are they doing?
Oh yeah,
We
it's,
get
it's
it.
Jesse
Frankenstein's already got a lot of syllables for just
Yeah.
for a first name.
Jesse Buckley. I don't know if you guys recognize her. I've seen her in a lot of stuff. She's great. She was in Men.
Okay.
The Lost Daughter. She was in Chernobyl.
Okay, no, I'm really unfamiliar with her. So
she was in another movie that Maggie Gyllenhaal directed called The Lost Daughter with the Olivia Colman, and then Jessie Buckley plays
was like surprisingly amazing.
A younger version of Olivia Colman. That movie is really good. It's on Netflix. I highly recommend that one.
Nice.
It kind of feels like that one is like a mother who didn't want to be a mother,
right?
And then kind of ends up being somewhat abusive to her daughters,
right?
And then now in her old age is like reflecting on the fact that she was an abusive mother because she never wanted to be a mother.
Yeah.
Very interesting movie. Highly recommend. I did get to go see Caught Stealing. It left Warsaw, but I went to Fort Wayne.
I was bummed out.
I very much enjoyed it. It was
I fucking love that movie.
Just a nice
slice
of action.
It's high on my list for sure.
And very miserable, like you were saying.
But it's like
so
the
much
least
bad.
miserable of any of his films.
Yeah.
Though, you know,
Yeah.
like it is miserable. It feels like a horror. Like honestly, like it's just fuck. Like this is
in the same
so
way
believable that this could be happening to this guy, and you feel so bad for him. Like
kind of in the same way that Requiem for a Dream is a horror, in that it's nothing unrealistic about it, but horrifying circumstances.
It's a horror in that way, but like the difference, I think, in Requiem for a Dream, for the most part, outside of like the old lady, everybody kind of did it to themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy just like walks into like a horrible situation out of nowhere, and it just fucking spirals.
I kind of wish Matt Smith could have been in it more. I really liked his character.
I know.
He was
he
very
was awesome.
funny. Then I also got to go see the Toy Story re-release in theaters. That movie is just like, it's so solid. It's like the whole plot is solid.
Just
the dialogue
Toy Story.
The original Toy Story
is so
celebrating its 30th anniversary. It holds up so well. Like the animation, of course, looks 30 years old, but it's still Pixar, and so it doesn't look bad. Like the lighting is great. They really saved
and for
the
the time
lighting.
still. I mean, when like it was fucking like groundbreaking then. So it's gonna be okay.
So if you haven't watched Toy Story in a while, go back and watch that one. It's just a funny.
I'm just gonna piggyback off that. I just watched Shrek for the first time.
For the first time?
No, for the first time in a really long time.
Okay.
And it's because John and I were at the bar last weekend, and this couple was like asking us what's better, Shrek or Shrek 2, and they said basically this is like the fight of their entire marriage.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I can put it at ease. Whoever's on Team Shrek 1 is the winner. And she's just like, oh, that's bullshit.
I know a lot of people that say Shrek 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, so after that whole conversation, Molly got the itch to watch the Shrek movies, and I watched the first one with her.
Yeah. You can, I would stop after 2, but you should rewatch Shrek 2 if it's been a while.
I remember it being solid as well.
Yeah, watch Shrek 2 and then just skip ahead to The Last Puss in Boots.
Oh, yeah. The Last Wish. It's called The Last Wish, right?
Yeah, just do that. And then everything else, fuck it.
Yeah, honestly. It's a nice, just save yourself probably about 7 or 8 hours.
I think Shrek is like the only decent thing that Eddie Murphy has done since the 90s.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he was in that movie a couple years ago on Netflix, but it wasn't like a comedy. Dolomite Is My Name. I like that one. It's
I did miss that one. I did want to watch that.
Yeah.
Because, that was like good casting, and it's a cool space in film that people kind of don't appreciate enough.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
Yeah, that one's on Netflix too. Check that one out. I rewatched Superman at home. It's streaming on HBO now for anyone who missed it in theaters.
I'd actually watch it.
It's such a solid action superhero movie. So fucking uplifting and fun. I think they really knocked it out of the park with that one. I'm excited to see what more Gunn does.
James Gunn. I want to see him start to bridge. I hope the fuck we can get a fucking cameo of Superman in like Peacemaker or something. Like I want to see that. I want to see that good, just nice, wholesome Superman put in like some fucking debauchery. other parts of James Gunn universe.
I wonder if they're even allowed to do that, because I think he is one of the silhouettes in that first episode, right?
Yeah. After he redid that scene,
but with in that same episode, there's dozens of full frontal nude people. So I wonder if they're
hey, they got fucking Guy Gardner and Augerl in there talking shit about him being an expert at blowing dudes.
That scene was very funny. I was also doing more catch up with Dustin. I got to go see The Long Walk in theaters. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I don't know. It was too long. I thought they definitely.
Well, I mean, the title. Come on.
It felt like it was getting way too melodramatic. I felt when it was going for some amount of gritty realness. I don't know. Too many characters, I think, had a last monologue before they died type of stuff.
Yeah, that was definitely a change. So the fucked up thing is, and I haven't had a chance to talk about that this one on the podcast yet, but. This was my favorite Stephen King short story growing up. I read it multiple times, and I never thought it would get made into a movie just because the book is literally just people walking and talking the entire time. I'm just that's not sexy for film,
Yeah.
And when I found out they were making this, I was really excited, cautiously so. And to my surprise, they didn't change the premise. It is just a bunch of people walking and talking.
Yeah.
But they changed a whole bunch of other shit that they didn't need to change that made it more melodramatic. They changed the ending for no reason. It was, first off, Stephen King historically has terrible endings.
Yeah.
And this is the one story that ended well. And I feel that maybe they just thought, well, it's Stephen King, so we need to change the ending. It's
right.
no, this is the one that he got right.
Yeah, he did this one right. Come on.
But
yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be top priority for me to see in theaters. I think there's other things that I'm a bit more excited for other people to go see, but it's there.
If you can see Caught Stealing, that movie's. I love that movie.
Yeah. Well, there's another. There's a real big one this week. I'm very excited for. We'll talk about later. But I watched Kicks, which came out in 2016.
Kicks.
It's Kicks shoes.
Yeah,
Kicks.
I assumed, but I've never heard of this.
I don't know why it must have really flown under the radar.
Is it a shoe collector?
It's a kid in I actually don't remember. Oh no, it's in California. The kid gets. Buys really nice Nikes, and then the day he buys them, they get stolen, and then it's this big journey to get them back from the guy who stole them.
All right, yeah, I could get behind that.
It was okay.
Potentially. I mean, I don't know.
I think it was well done. It felt a little bit I don't know. I feel like the era between 2015 to 2021, it was Hollywood is finally black people, you're allowed to make more movies now.
Right.
We'll give you the rights and money to make more movies now. And then as long as the movie is explicitly about being black.
Yeah.
Tell us how your life experience as being a black person is, that's so cool. Keep telling us, do it again,
right.
and sometimes we got Get Out. And that's great. And other times, it feels like the studio really wanted a movie to strike a chord with the black audience. And it's I feel like we've moved away from that in the past few years. I mean, obviously, it's just going to happen as long as there's fucking, chair or rooms of old men deciding what movies get made. But
since you brought up Jordan Peele, I'm just gonna segue here. I keep seeing the trailer for him, and I know it's got horrible reaction.
Yeah, somebody is that the sports one?
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about that film the other day. They went and saw it, and they were so excited because actually it was my buddy Brazo, and he was so excited because it's a Jordan Peele film. He's watching.
It's not a Jordan Peele film.
Yeah, no, he got bait and switched because he's oh fuck, he's a producer. And I'm dude, I know how that felt because I went to that stupid fucking alligator movie that Sam Raimi produced, only because I saw Sam Raimi, thought he was the director, and then. Nope, it's this other guy, and I'm oh no.
Yeah, it's you look and it's IMDb scores 5 something, which is awful, and But like I see the trailer, and it's like, man,
the trailer didn't look that.
I still
the trailer did not.
It's a
look
really
bad.
good trailer.
Yeah, no, the trailer looked pretty good.
Phenomenal trailer.
Yeah.
I really want to see the movie,
Yeah.
and like I started reading like people's. Okay, it got really bad. Let's read the like user reviews, and they're all like, "This movie's confusing. This movie's confusing." And I kept saying,
"Yeah, and
okay, well
so
that's not so bad. I can get around
confusing is okay potentially.
Yeah,
and they're like
probably
they're like it looked great, and the acting was phenomenal, but like it was confusing. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
yeah.
No, I
Your
definitely
review was confusing.
From the trailer, I'm definitely gonna watch it, regardless of what anybody
Yeah.
said, because it was very enticing. It was very intriguing. So
Whether or not I'll get a chance while it's still in theaters is the bigger question. Now, the interesting thing about Kicks is this was on a list on my Vudu of like 100 movies I'm curious about. I want to get I just click random number generator 1 to 100 and I picked Kicks. And then I finished it, and I realized it's from the director of Him. It's Justin Tipping, the same director of Him.
Okay,
nice.
okay.
So it's like, I mean, I can tell he's a capable filmmaker. So I am interested to watch him.
I refuse to believe the reviews. So I'm gonna watch it. I feel like the movie's better than a 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just another victim this year of studios being idiots with the film, the marketing, where it's like materialist. It's a rom-com, and then everyone's pissed off because it's not a rom-com, and so no one's watching it for what it is. They're watching it. It's like how good
with
of a rom-com?
An expectation,
So Him could be really good if people are going in the wrong.
Watching the trailer, it kind of gave me like the Devil's Advocate vibes. You know, I kind of got those vibes.
I can feel that, for sure.
You guys have seen Whiplash?
Yes.
Somebody said it was kind of like Whiplash with football. So
okay,
well, that also sounds good.
Yeah, but there's definitely much more of like even from the trailer, there's definitely much more.
I think there's some
element.
supernatural element.
Yeah,
to
I could see where they get that.
Yeah.
With like how he's treating the guy, but like it's a whole other thing with Whiplash.
Yeah. I finally I was waiting to be able to watch it with my mom because she loves the Jurassic Park franchise. Got together last night with some Rocksteady pizzas and watched Jurassic World Rebirth. And I am shocked to say it is the worst of the franchise. I honestly, I was like, they can't get worse than the last one. The last one was like a joke. It was so bad.
I remember the third one being especially.
You can always make it work.
Jurassic Park 3 or Jurassic World 3?
Jurassic.
Oh my God! There's that many.
You know, Jurassic.
Holy fuck!
It's getting confusing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
I think it's
insane.
Jurassic Park 3.
Honestly, Jurassic Park 3, if you go back and watch
where they just started making up dinosaurs that never actually existed.
The first Jurassic World one, the plot is people are tired of dinosaurs, so we had to start inventing new ones. I'm like, who's tired of dinosaurs?
Yeah.
We're tired of shitty dinosaurs.
No one that likes dinosaurs is ever tired of dinosaurs. And they're usually, 8-year-old kids. But they're never fucking tired of them. They don't need new ones.
Yeah. But no, I just, it's bad. It was boring. I felt like every piece of dialogue was just clunky exposition. And it would be like, so what's the next dinosaur? It's like, yeah, the dinosaur that's 200 feet tall and scary. And then what's the next dinosaur? The dinosaur that's the size of a school bus with wings, and he's scary. And it's just like
Scarlett. That's a Scarlett Johansson one.
Yeah, and Scarlett Johansson
I felt
feels
bad
so
because
wasted.
I remember hearing like how she's like had been like trying to get into that franchise forever. And
why would she though? Fuck.
It's like she just loves the franchise, and so she's like, I'll be an extra. I don't give a shit. I just want in.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And then they give her a lead role in a shit movie.
That's so wasteful.
Yeah.
Both her and Mahershala Ali are extremely wasted. I mean, you can tell she's trying to bring some charm to the role, but it's just like she's given nothing to do besides be very generic action person, and not even in interesting ways.
That sucks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's one of those franchises that I tuned the fuck out of so long ago.
Yeah.
That like what you just said. Like, is it Jurassic Park 3 or Jurassic World 3? I'm like, what the fuck even happened?
I thought Jurassic World was the second one.
It's the same thing when I found out the Simpsons were still on there. I'm like, what? How
So
is that even possible?
it goes Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park: The Lost World,
Oh, the Lost World.
Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, The Lost, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom,
It should be called Jurassic World: The Lost Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park Dominion, and then the newest one is Jurassic Park Rebirth.
Just stop.
The titles are getting more generic as we go.
Yeah.
Um,
Goddamn.
No, it would be funny if the
Let
next
it
one
go.
is Jurassic Park, the one that didn't fall apart. This is just a functioning
Yeah.
park. It's a documentary.
Jurassic functioning park.
No, they need to go Jurassic Land. We
Yeah.
haven't hit that one yet.
Yeah, they probably should have done that one before World, honestly.
Yeah.
Where do you go from Jurassic Galaxy? Probably we're gonna get a space station.
Yeah.
They do need to
Dinosaurs
do a
in space.
Oh no, the Mars dinosaurs are breaking loose.
I love it.
There's always been dinosaurs on Mars.
I love it
We
when
just drilled too deep.
that happens with horror franchises.
Yeah.
Right? Like when they've thought of everything. It's like one of the Friday the 13th is like Jason in space.
Oh yeah,
or
Yeah.
no, they,
something, and,
they
like,
they had to. Yeah.
there's a pinhead in space. Like
Leprechaun.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Leprechaun. yeah,
4
yeah.
in space.
No, that's what always made me talk shit about like the critters that went to space. And then I rewatched the Critters franchise. I'm like, son of a bitch, they're aliens. Never mind, they were always in space. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm man, I don't know what needs to be done, but someone needs to bring some fresh ideas to the
I
Jurassic.
think they should just let it go.
franchise.
Just,
Well,
I
they're not.
think-
They
You know
won't.
what?
I know
though.
they won't. I
Because
know, but
it
who's
made
going to bring a
money.
fresh idea
Just,
to this thing? That's not how these things work.
Yeah.
do what we did 1 billion years ago and just let them die.
Yeah. Give it to fucking Guillermo del Toro.
It doesn't seem like it'd
I
be
don't know.
that hard to come up with a new, interesting idea. I mean, honestly, probably what they should have done, like,
Well,
4
yeah, because
movies ago.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're just regurgitating
Yeah.
over and over and over
Yeah.
again. So it really, most any franchise is perfectly, opt to being saved
Yeah.
as long as you just stop doing the franchise thing
Yeah.
and you just make a fucking actual film.
They should do it like the Badlands, and let's do it from the dinosaurs' point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Planet of the Apes, where there's an illness and all the humans die, and then the dinosaurs actually do take over.
Yeah.
I want
mean-
to see a movie where just like, all right, let's get a story of like a fucking Fido. Remember that zombie movie?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, there are zombies and we controlled the zombies and then zombies became part of natural everyday life. Like, I want to see that. Like, yeah, we made dinosaurs, but since we're people and we can kill whatever we want, we just like integrated them into our society. So like, yeah, here's this fucking pack mule dinosaur. Here's this feeder dinosaur that's
So
as
like
good
the
as a cow.
Flintstones?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, and
Jurassic
then,
World, Flintstones.
and then they revolt and fuck shit up. Like
Yeah.
that would at least be somewhat interesting. But like,
Well, I mean, I was thinking last night, I think really where they messed up is not immediately pivoting away from realistic dinosaurs, like after the first movie,
right?
because the whole point of the first movie is that the Jurassic, or the dinosaurs are like able to evolve and reproduce, and so like, okay,
Right.
so then the next step is they're hyper evolving and gaining intelligence
Right.
rapidly, and then then they are like an intelligent threat
Right,
that's
right.
fighting back, but the
Well,
every single movie has either been a park breaking down or returning to an island
Well,
where a park broke
Again, and
down.
like I've
Well-
talked about before, and this is why the Fido idea I just had is just that like I would rather at least see it just like be realistic in the real world that we have, because like, okay, if we made dinosaurs and dinosaurs are running amok, we would still control them like we control all other
Yeah.
things on this planet. Like, it's unrealistic that it's like, oh, dinosaurs, we can't handle that. Like, no, yes, we can. We absolutely can. We can kill fucking anything. Of course we can kill dinosaurs.
Well, that's why you
And
need
so a
the
movie that
Planet
at
of the
least-
Apes
Well,
side
I
thing
know
where
for a
the
fact
humans
that,
are weakened for some
yeah.
reason.
The first 2 Jurassic Park movies were based off of the Michael Crichton
Yeah.
novels, and I don't think he made like
Oh, hell
No,
no.
he just made 2.
he just made 2,
Yeah.
and so then like every other following thing has just been kind of like another
Yeah.
take on those same
So-
2 ideas.
Because he did Westworld too,
Yeah.
right? And like in Westworld, the novel, I think like there was a Jurassic Park mentioned in that, and like I don't know, kind of like going more
Yeah, they're a lot
Ooh,
of parks.
Westworld Jurassic Park crossover.
Yeah, like there's like you could kind of go that direction.
The robots go
turn
and
it
free
around.
the dinosaurs and then use them to fight back.
See, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's a fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Man, I don't know. These studios don't deserve the power they have. And then the last thing I watched was Pump Up the Volume.
Oh yeah,
Has aged very well and
Is that
feels
the-
very
Happy Harry
relevant.
Hard on.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch that so fucking bad for like a year or two now.
Oh,
Like,
I've seen that movie probably a dozen times.
oh, on so have I, but
Yeah.
like it's one of those
Yeah,
that
man.
I like.
We'll hit it up on a Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should.
It's on
Yeah,
my
we should.
Vudu if you guys don't have a way to watch it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fucking. That's a
it was
sweet
probably
movie.
a $5 deal, and I probably got it
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
at
That's
some
a
point.
sweet movie.
Yeah, it is a sweet movie.
But yeah, I
I'm
thought
surprised
that
you liked it, Reese, because you're not really a Christian Slater.
I'm
yet.
not. He's obviously pretty young
Yeah.
and doesn't do a lot of his Christian Slateriness where he's playing like weirdly a hot guy. I guess I don't. He looks like a dork to me, so I guess
Yeah.
maybe that's why I don't ever believe him
Yeah.
as playing like a cool dude.
Yeah, he's like a dork that moonlights as a cool guy.
Yeah, yeah. I really like the movie, and it's funny. Like I said, how relevant a lot of the stuff in the movie is, and there's a corrupt politician who's trying to decide what free speech is allowed, and very much enjoyed it.
Right on.
Recommend it. It is one of those ones that like I guess it's a cult film. It feels like it's widely known, and I've seen the poster a lot, but like I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about it, and honestly the cast isn't huge. Like once you get past Christian Slater, there's not a lot of people you'll recognize.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah. From the same director of as Empire Records. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh really?
I always thought Empire Records was kind of like a teen schlock. Like everybody was like so into that movie, and I'm just like, it's whatever.
a little bit, yeah.
I feel like
it
it's a
definitely
bit
felt more.
overrated. But.
Yeah.
Liv Tyler is hard for me to deal with, man. Like
Yeah.
she's just like,
Early Nepo baby.
yeah.
I mean, early. We've had Nepo babies since the beginning of Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I watched a couple things. I'll start with my series that hasn't been mentioned yet in this episode. It's been mentioned in several other episodes, but I kind of got away from it. Came back. Foundation.
Yeah.
This is one that Reese recommended to me
Yeah,
after he watched like
it's
the
really high on my list to get
like,
into.
So I just like this last season's been out for a while, and I remember I think we watched the first episode, then just kind of fell off of it, not because we didn't like it, just because we just kind of forgot it was there, and then we just remembered it was there, and so I started watching probably like the episodes 2 through 4 or something of this last season, and like, god damn, it's so fucking good, man. It's got to be like easily one of the best sci-fi series ever. Like it's just so fucking like fulfilling, man. Like everything about
Fantastic
it is,
visuals.
Oh yeah, the visuals are great. The acting is great, and it's coming from like a lot of actors that I have no familiarity with.
Yeah.
that like kill it.
Like I Lee Pace I've always liked, but I've never really gotten seen him in like as a lead role or even his other TV show that was really popular.
Which one is
Pushing Daisies?
which character is
I
he
missed that
in?
one too.
He's Empire.
Empire. Okay, so
the Emperor.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I watched season 1 of that and I was raving about it because it's so fucking good and it's like high fantasy. We don't get a lot of fantasy that is like, or not fantasy, sci-fi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of same thing.
A lot of sci-fi that is like so far removed from our world that like they don't even mention Earth and stuff.
Right.
You know, like Star Wars is like the biggest one, and
Right.
it's like Earth.
Yeah.
We would think doesn't exist. It's
Right.
not in our reality.
Yeah.
But then like you just don't get it very much, especially
Right.
in live action. And Foundation is very much that.
And,
then
the setup, it's told over like hundreds of years.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Another fucking cool thing.
No, that's
yeah.
probably going to be
the character
since
I
we're-
thought was the lead dies in like the first episode or first 2 episodes, and
Yeah.
he comes back and like ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. He's like basically the most intelligent man like ever. And like he was so intelligent that he's cheated death. And
he's like scientifically
Jesus. Fucking makes sense, which is crazy. But great show.
But then
I feel like it's one of those shows that like as I'm watching it, I'm like I just feel like I'm watching a show that nobody else on the planet has seen. You know, like
which is crazy because it looks extremely expensive.
Yeah, it does.
It's like
since we're off of Alien Earth, I think I might propose that one to
recommend.
Fix. Yeah.
It is. I will say it is like you. It's not a good one if you're like to like half watch. You know, if you're fucking with your phone or whatever, you will get so lost.
Yeah.
In
lots of dialogue.
I mean,
lots
generally,
of
any kind of sci-fi, that's the one thing that I will not ever kind of half watch. Like
it's pretty fucking.
Sci-fi.
It's pretty deep, man.
Yeah.
It's I fucking love it. And you're right, dude. Visually, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, I mean, the elevator. The space elevator crash in the again, I think it's the very first episode. It is like insane. It looks so good. And like the Empire, like their home world is like everything's fucking beautiful and unique and it introduces all these other different worlds and everything looks so good.
Yeah, I think I only actually watched the first 2 episodes of season 2, and I was got distracted by something at the time, so I'm pretty far behind because I think season 4 is coming out soon, right?
I would imagine so. Yeah, I think I'm on season 3 right now,
and I think there's a new season coming. Yeah,
definitely.
So
I gotta catch up on that one.
And I think that's part of the reason because I kind of did that with season 2 also, where I kind of it took me a while to actually watch it, and then once you get going, and I think part of it is it's there's a lot going into it, man. You got to pay attention.
Yeah.
And it's
dense.
It's not just a casual watch. You got to prepare yourself to dive into it.
Yeah.
But anyway, highly recommend Foundation. Watch it. It's on Apple TV, like every other good series. Randy,
it's kind of shocking Alien Earth isn't on Apple TV with how much good sci-fi they get.
I know. It's the old FX connection.
Yeah.
So Randy has that fancy little account on my Roku, so I'm able to see some things that I shouldn't be able to see for free. And so I watched Weapons.
You finally got Weapons under
I started at 3:00 in the morning.
Nice.
And I finished it. So it was I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird. Like I said about it, it's it's really good, but it just, and the other film, Barbarian, there's something lacking or something that was misleading or something that was distracting that I couldn't quite reconcile with myself. But overall, it's this is a good fucking movie, but there's some little nagging thing after I finished it. But the end scene was fucking fantastic though.
Yeah.
So entertaining, but
I feel part of what I was a little put off by with Barbarian is how far, and I feel like this is maybe a little bit of a trend, maybe we've even talked about it in some horror movies, the elevated horror movies, where it feels like it's going to go a little more grounded, and then all of a sudden there's a indestructible incest baby that can kill anybody,
So my thing with Barbarian was it didn't even seem like it was going grounded because it seemed like it was some spooky thing happening, like the door being opened on its own, and which he never fucking reconciled to the end of that film.
It was a gust of wind.
Yeah. So it's just it's always
baby fart.
It's always going here or there, and the thing about Weapons, there's a couple of things that were a little fucking weird, some of the dream sequences where it's dream sequence where he goes to the house and there's this rotating fucking AR-15 in the sky. I'm what the fuck is that?
That is perhaps the most
that was the goofiest
unexplained or explored idea in the whole movie. Just that giant.
It's a weapon.
Gun.
That's the name of the movie.
Yeah, it's a weapon. That's what that right there. Okay, the rest of this film is feels pretty good, pretty high end as far as art goes, and then the laziest fucking thing you could ever do.
Because there's no other. I know it's a dream, but then there's no other even similar thing that happens to any other character.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the biggest. There's nothing even remotely similar to that in the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Like some of the and I know some people have wondered where like some of the characters are seeing the witch at different points.
Right.
And that how's she getting around? So I don't actually think it's like almost those are kind of like hallucinations.
Yeah, those are little dream sequences, hallucinations for
but
sure.
But those aren't similar at all to a giant.
No,
so
that I thought was just fucking lazy. Like, weapon. It's an analogy. They're weapons.
So you guys ever see Arrested Development back in the day?
Yeah.
Like, so it reminds me of because Ron Howard was the narrator, and like there was the one episode where somebody says like they have like some line that ends in like this Arrested Development, and like Ron Howard is the narrator. Is like, hey, that's the name of the show.
Yeah,
so good.
Like every time I see something like that in a movie, I think of Ron Howard saying, "Hey, that's the name of the movie."
No, that was the most abrasive thing of that movie to me. Was just like, what was that? Like everything else we've seen, and like you're that fucking lazy, like that I don't know. Like that was the least creative part of a really creative film, and it didn't
need to be there. I was confused because I'm like, oh, this is because the thing is that scene by itself when it happens was not a put off. It's not until you watch the whole movie and realize that it was pointless.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
I thought that like, okay, this is leading up to something.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel weird. Like even like if the fucking junkie had a dream where he saw a giant needle floating above his camp, his tent like that, and if there had been some other connective tissue to it, but it was such a one-off thing.
Yeah, no, it was frustrating.
It didn't really feel like it had any payoff. No, like it's not even telling him like, go get your assault rifle and take care of this.
No,
shit.
And like the whole thing too is like you're just left with like, okay, like the kids are weapons, like. She was draining them, but like...
So they're not weapons, they're batteries.
They're batteries, but they're still weapons. It's like, well, if they are still weapons, what the fuck was she amassing these weapons for? And how good is a weapon if you're fucking draining it as a battery also, Like, it was just weird. Like, it just... I feel like he just had a really good concept and like just convoluted his own writing and like didn't really commit, which is how I felt about Barbarian too. Like, I feel like so far for this filmmaker, that's my takeaway is like, I'm going to be satisfied, but I'm not going to be satisfied when I watch one of this dude's films.
Yeah, I think
like both movies are good, but like...
Yeah, they're good movies.
There was room for them to be better.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they were good films, and as I started watching, I'm like, fuck, this is going to be a good movie. And then like, you get to the end, it's like, it was a good movie. But it's like,
that's kind of perfect.
Like, so much of the film, I'm like, fuck, this is fire. And then it's just like, well, it was okay. Yeah.
And those might be the kind of movies that would really benefit from a rewatch.
And I planned
that kind of reaction. I feel like, I don't know, something about weapons. It felt like it was leading towards something bigger.
Yeah. And then
than just Evil Witch,
stopped. Yeah. Like, Evil Witch and like,
it didn't feel like it was leading towards
and actually
one singular
Evil Witch. It got to a point where it also just felt like, well, this isn't even unique. Like the whole like, almost like a brain snatcher, like like the whole thing where you like infiltrate people's minds.
It's just a different take on it through some kind of witchcraft. But there was a lot of unique elements to how they told the story they told, but the story was not really unique. Yeah.
The chapters with focusing on different characters to a certain degree felt like a little pointless also. Like, I feel like it almost was there to maybe pad out the runtime or something, but I don't know. Like the cop guy, like what was the point of his chapter? To make us feel worse or better about him?
I feel like I would have enjoyed the movie more if I would have seen it like in theaters before I knew anything about it.
As a one-off experience.
Once people start saying, "Oh man, that was great," and then like your expectations get high, and then you watch it, and you're like, it was all right.
Yeah. No, and like I said, to me, it's like it's solid, but it's not as good. It didn't end as well as I thought it was gonna, and it was a little disappointing.
Yeah. Now the ending, but then like the ending of the witch's character was fantastic. The end
sequence was fantastic. Yeah. It was hilarious. It was so much fun. It was so good. But like, and I think that's what like if it didn't have that good of an ending sequence, I would feel a lot worse about it. But that good enough of a sequence was still just like, I mean, it made me just like satisfied enough, you know. Otherwise, I would have just been like, well, okay,
doesn't it
a fucking waste.
Feel a little shitty that I think like the poster, the trailer, I think even the opening narration were all like, these kids disappeared and were never seen again.
Yeah, you know.
And then we see them again by the end of the movie. They're all fine.
And honestly, like, you know, also at the end of the day, all right, you know, expected suspension of disbelief in any kind of horror film or any kind of film.
Yeah.
You're telling me that nobody in this neighborhood, I know it was late at night, I know it was early in the morning, but nobody saw a bunch of fucking kids Naruto running down the fucking street.
That was the other thing. Like, wait a minute. They all went to a house that's just in a neighborhood? How would nobody have noticed that?
Nobody.
You couldn't have just made a house out in the country?
Out and he's got like the map out and he's like, okay, this guy went this way and then this way. And it's like, oh my God, there's a house in the middle of all these kids.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. I don't think that you needed a map to figure that out. All went the same general fucking direction.
The kind of thing where it's like, I'm sorry, that took you a month to think about as they were they all going somewhere?
And so again,
took
too,
you a
like,
month?
the other thing that I really didn't like, and I mentioned it in one of the episodes, but I really fucking hated the opening monologue with the kid. How did you feel about that after you watched it now?
Opening monologue?
Yeah, because like
the narration of like it's a little girl who's not a character in the movie, just some little girl,
some random little girl narrating the thing. Like I really, that kind of put me off pretty hard at the beginning of it. I did not like that at all because I just didn't feel like it was all necessary.
I liked the idea of it because like it helps establish a lot of information very easily and set the mood. It's a little weird when it's some disconnected character or something. Especially when it's a little girl. I don't know.
See, I thought with the scenes that they shot with the visuals, like the visuals were telling the same story, and we didn't have to have that. Like it could have been an open sequence of just some kind of music and just played through those images, and we could have been mostly caught up. You know.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, it's good, but yeah,
it's got a lot of good elements. That's why I feel like it left me a little kind of like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
If you want to watch a good, not great horror film, check out Weapons.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's bad. It was good, but it definitely didn't like fucking hit.
It almost felt more like sci-fi to me.
To a degree,
yeah. A movie that asks many interesting questions.
Yeah.
And doesn't answer any of them.
Moving on to the end of this segment, I'm going to end with a little Wes Anderson.
Oh, you get the
Wesley
scheme
I
under
got to
your belt?
see the Phoenician Scheme.
How do you feel
Molly
about
and I sat down and watched it together. She loves Wes Anderson as much as I do. So
I don't think you mentioned it on the last episode.
No, oh shit,
okay,
no.
We can talk about it now.
Yeah. All right.
So
forgot that was lighting up.
Yeah. First thing I want to say is Benicio del Toro is the perfect lead for fucking Wes Anderson.
Oh yeah,
he's like
for
the
sure.
perfect brand of like kooky and like.
Dude, so the
taking himself precisely seriously.
The opening scene was one of my favorite things about this movie, where he's on the plane and like a fucking shot hits the plane and like his guy in the back is just like splattered on the wall. I'm like, that's not very Wes Anderson.
He's never been hyper violent before.
I'm like, whoa, let's go. All right.
Dude, the like ongoing joke about I myself feel very safe.
Yes, dude, I love it. I'm good the whole time.
What was that sound? I'm sure it's nothing. It sounds exactly like the thing that happened last time when the plane blew up, but
I'm good.
But I myself feel very safe.
The scene with Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
they just
super
had
good.
Fantastic chemistry.
No, dude, for sure. Fantastic chemistry across the board for that.
I thought it was a super fun movie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think it it kind of has gotten like not as good a fanfare as what you would expect.
And I don't understand. I don't understand because I watched it. I'm immediately like top of his films for me.
Because like even people who like Wes Anderson will sometimes complain that he kind of just always does the same thing, and I feel like this is one of the most unusual movies for him that he's done.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think that's really fucking unfair too, because like, okay, visually, he does do the same thing every time, right? But it's, I don't know. To me, it's fresh.
It's his style.
It's his style.
I mean,
But,
Tarantino's got the same thing. You can just look at the movie and tell it's a Tarantino movie.
And the storytelling is still unique. The characters are still unique.
Yeah.
Every one of his movies were still fucking unique. And like, when it comes to these two, I mean, honestly, to me, like, Wes Anderson and Tarantino are just like the fucking best dudes out there, as far as I'm concerned. And I love how consistent and good I love their style. Like, it's just like, it's the epitome of fucking style. That you can tell a unique story, do a unique thing, but it perfectly encapsulates the style that you've developed. Like, fuck, that's like the ideal of being an artist. Like, if you can do that, like, fuck yeah.
I mean, it's like, reading comics, I never prefer the artist who looks like photorealistic or like, very atomically accurate. I like the people that have, like, it's like, oh, you look at it, it's like, that's Mike Mignola. That's
for sure. Absolutely.
That artist. I love an artist that
the things that I love about Wes Anderson, and it's a subtle thing, his fucking composition.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the thing that I love the most about Wes Anderson. When you have a shot, it's so meticulously arranged. Who's standing where, their heights,
details,
the colors, the background shit, all laid out. It's so fucking artistic. Like, it's, God, you don't see that, like, very often at all.
The locations and the sets and stuff were really interesting for
sure.
I just love the quirkiness and the story.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Like,
honestly, like,
have a grenade, complimentary grenades. You just hand out
dude,
grenades.
that was the best thing. That was one of my favorite bits, was the complimentary grenade.
Yeah,
but
the comedy, it's like a brand of comedy you just not a lot of people have.
Benedict Cumberbatch was like,
dude, so good.
He's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
his
aesthetic in this movie was like so like it was him, but like, fuck, this is a different thing. And he was kind of fucking.
So who really killed it for me in this movie, like, acting wise, was the daughter / nun.
Yeah. No, she was great.
I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't know who she is, but she's doing a fantastic job. So I had to, like, do some digging afterwards, and I found out more nepotism.
Yeah, more nepo babies.
Kate Winslet's daughter.
Okay. Yeah.
I think her dad might
she
be someone
did
famous
so
too.
well with just the aesthetic and like the pace of an Anderson film. She was just right on point for sure. Was it Sarah? What's his first name?
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera,
so good.
He was pretty fun too.
When he reveals himself as a double agent.
After he's revealed himself, he got more fun even.
You know, it's like when he popped up, I'm like, it's kind of like a no-brainer for Michael Cera to be in a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah.
I mean, he's exactly the kind of quirky
that... He should just be there all the time.
Yeah.
No, it was
Jeffrey Wright too.
It kind of sucks.
Jeffrey Wright
so
also made an appearance.
It sucks that people did not. This movie wasn't received well because, like.
Well, I think it has honestly, 3.5 on Letterboxd is kind of low.
Poorly, it just wasn't received as well as most of his movies.
Nobody talked about it.
I guess it was just like it didn't feel received.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it just went by the wayside and was like just kind of blew through.
There was it was like the trailer came out and was like coming in 2 months, and then it came out and was gone like within a week.
Yeah,
it didn't even come to Warsaw.
That's what was crazy to me. And of course, I mean, it's the kind of filmmaker that nobody's gonna really say anything bad about it because you can't. But like, it's just like, man, how is this not like, I don't know, fucking heralded? I guess he did have a lot of stuff fairly recently on like streaming services. He had a couple things.
Well, he had the same year Asteroid City came out. Yeah, he had like 4 short films on Netflix.
Yep. Yeah.
One of which won the Oscar for best live action short, but those were like 3 years ago.
Those are really good. Which one was it? Was it the Ralph Fiennes one that won?
No, I think it was. Oh wait, no. It was the Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Ralph Fiennes and Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. I've still only seen The Swan, which we watched together.
The Ratcatcher is fucking sweet. That's the one I would have thought. Dude, Ralph Fiennes is fucking awesome in that short. He's so good.
Yeah, I need to watch the other 3.
So after watching the Phoenician Scheme with Molly, we decided she hasn't seen all of the Wes Anderson films. I'm still one short myself. I haven't seen The French Dispatch yet, but she hadn't seen the Darjeeling Limited. So we followed it up into a little Wes Anderson.
That's
double
fucking
feature.
good, yeah.
Man, the movie still slaps.
They
for
all
me.
do, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like it's.
I feel like The Life Aquatic would pair really well with.
Oh,
Phoenician
dude, The Life
Scheme.
Aquatic is still probably my favorite. Like I
Honestly,
love
yeah.
The Life Aquatic.
I think
a lot.
my thought was, I thought that like the Bill Murray character from Life Aquatic gave me similar vibes as the Benicio del Toro character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenician
Yeah.
Scheme. Like,
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
thinking that the whole time.
Yeah.
No, and I think it pairs right up alongside that for me for sure. But yeah, no, every one of this dude's films,
A
like
man thinking about his legacy and
timeless filmmakers
Yeah, a
that
good Wes Anderson
Anderson
feature.
and Tarantino still fucking put them together. Let's
And-
get these guys to do a movie together. Let's
So I
go.
said that was going to be
Somehow.
the last thing.
I think
but-
it would have to be Tarantino writes, Anderson directs.
Oh,
I
that
think.
would be fucking amazing.
or they do like
Dude,
a
vice versa.
what was the
Wes Anderson, right? Tarantino, direct.
no but the
Dude,
dou-
no,
what was
they
the
just
double
do it all
feature
together.
movie?
Like, God.
The Planet Terror and
Oh no, I don't want that. I want them to do it together.
but I mean they need to do that.
Yeah,
But
right.
Quentin
yeah.
directs one, Wes writes that one, and then they
I
flop on the
I
other
want
one.
to see him just fucking mesh it all up because it would like Tarantino's fucking explicit nature, like because that's the thing Wes Anderson really doesn't get into. Like he's still very
Until the
nice
Phoenician
and stuff.
Scheme.
I'd like to see him do like another like 4 Rooms type project where they
Honestly.
each do like a section of the film. You
Yeah.
know?
So Quentin Tarantino, Wes
Just
Anderson,
get toward Guillermo
Guillermo would be interesting.
for sure.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Well, we
Edgar,
gotta get,
Edgar, right?
Well,
Maybe.
he just called old boy from Fight Club.
Oh, David Fincher.
He just called
Yeah.
David Fincher the second best director
Yeah.
himself. So you might have to throw that in there.
David Fincher is pretty fantastic.
And speaking of David Fincher, I said that we were going to end with Wes Anderson, but I forgot. I did watch a David Fincher movie that I'd never seen, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Oh yeah.
I've been needing to rewatch that one.
So I put this off for so long because it's like kind of a long movie,
Mhm.
and I'd never heard anybody be like, "My God, that movie's amazing!" Like normally
That's
it's
my
like,
favorite David Fincher
yeah,
movie.
like normally people are like, "Yeah, that movie's long."
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh. It was long.
It's not even 3 hours though,
No,
is it?
it's like 2 hours 45 minutes.
Yeah.
No, really good performances. Kind of a strange movie, you know,
Mhm.
like a strange concept.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't love the ending. Like, not giving it away, but like, just kind of like I guess it was the only ending that really made sense.
Yeah,
for
so
me.
that's the thing. Like he gets
Like,
older.
He's like basically born as like a baby that looks like an old man.
Okay.
And like he literally grows, like he starts out as an old man and gets progressively younger.
So
as he
yeah, that's what I
ages.
thought. So
He
what's
ages in
the
reverse.
ending? What's the ending?
I'm not going to tell you the
No,
ending.
it's fine.
I'm not
I
going
don't
to tell
care.
everybody the ending. Like, I mean, what do you think? Like, he's going to turn into a baby and then
I
he
know.
dies.
He turns into a
Well, yeah.
sperm.
So is that it?
Yeah.
Is it that
but
obvious?
I mean, obviously, you know that's where it's going from the get go, but it's just kind of the way that they do it, you know?
Right.
Like, all right, fuck it. Like, so he's kind of got this, like, it's also kind of like a love story, which we get Kate Blanchett, and she's awesome.
Right.
And, but like, you know, she knows, like, because she knew him when he was a boy and was this, like, old man, you know?
Right.
And, like, what's really funny is he's like 6 years old and he's like drinking because like he's this fucking 6-year-old that looks like an old man, and so
Right.
like he goes into a bar with people and they're just like, people are buying him shots and stuff.
Right.
But like she, like, I don't know, they like know each other as kids, and then they like find each other once he's gotten young to the point where he's this like handsome man
Yeah,
instead
where
of
he's
an old
actually
man.
like in the middle ground. Yeah.
And like, so they have like a little love story, but you know that eventually he's gonna, you know, be so young that it's gonna be weird. But yeah, it kind of ends with her like taking care of him as a baby, you know, like,
Mhm.
which is kind of, I don't know, that part was kind of weird for me. Like, she basically becomes his mother at the end.
I mean, some people do that when their spouse starts, you know, getting dementia or something.
Yeah,
They
I
take on a
suppose.
much more
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Nurturing.
Really.
I suppose it's such a like bizarre story to begin with. Like of course it had
curious
to
even.
Yeah, you could say that.
No, I don't hate that because I think I guess, the bit is to just drive home like the true like concept of love, where it's like you just don't give a shit, and that it's kind of important. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I would say it's worth a watch though.
Yeah,
I watch pretty much anything Brad Pitt. Really, I really fucking.
I'll watch anything David Fincher.
That too.
Both of those things.
It doesn't extreme. I don't think David Fincher's ever disappointed. I wasn't a huge fan of Mank.
I didn't see that one.
He's never made a bad movie. It's a movie about the guy who wrote.
Did you see the
guy who wrote Citizen Kane?
I
did see The Killer, and I liked it more than Mank. But again, it almost felt more like they were begging David Fincher to make a David Fincher movie. So it was like it was still good. It was a little. It was a little short of target to me, but Dream Team. I love David Fincher and Michael Fassbender. They're pretty top notch guys.
Yeah, agree on Fassbender.
Yeah,
very good. But that's what I had.
Right on.
A little bit of news. Speaking of Raimi movies, there is a new Sam Raimi movie coming out next year.
Ooh.
I think earlier in the year, called Send Help.
Okay.
It's starring Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, and Bruce Campbell.
Ooh, get Bruce back.
It says
out.
after a plane crash strands a capable female employee and her annoying boss on a remote island.
That's Bruce.
She must use her survival skills to keep them both alive despite their challenging relationship. That sounds like a rom-com, but it's listed as a horror/thriller.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Sold. All right. Any other movie news?
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, kick it off, man. This was your feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we mentioned last week we're trying to do some finagling with our schedule, so we can end or not end. We can watch the 100th movie be a significant movie, and now we're trying to line it up with our Halloween episode.
Well, I think because we're going to highlight the 101st.
Oh, okay.
Because the 100th is technically going to be, or it's not 100th episode, it's 100th movie that we featured.
Yeah.
We're going to highlight the 101st because the 100th is going to be part of our collection of Halloween films. So,
well, do we have officially a fourth host for that episode, or is that still
kind of? Yes, I need to confirm it with him, but he said yes. So
then his pick would be the 100th.
Yes, his pick would be the 100th.
Okay. But yeah, so I switched from a double feature to a single film, and that worked out well because I had a nice long movie I've been wanting to bring to the podcast. I did Lars von Trier's 2018 film, The House That Jack Built. Very, very, I'd say singularly brutal movie.
Yeah.
The plot,
well, kind of like all of his movies. Are singularly brutal in a very specific way. Really.
After the movie, I felt like those kids probably did.
Similar to Aronofsky. He doesn't. I don't know if they know how to make a fun movie, non-painful movie.
Yeah. This guy's the best at pain. Like I made the joke about this dude. Like this guy's film Cenobites are just like fucking cutting themselves too.
But after watching Caught Stealing, like, there is some like Aronofsky, like that movie to me has some fun in it.
Yeah, that movie is Toy Story compared to this movie.
LVT does not have it in him to make a movie like Caught
Hell
Stealing.
no.
He just does not.
It's the hardest shit to watch ever. Ever. And it's good. Like it's good filmmaking.
He's like the definition of not for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Looking at his filmography.
You like playing Dark Souls? Watch some fucking Lars von Trier.
Imagine Dark Souls, but it's set in a Nazi concentration camp.
Brace yourself.
So the plot on Letterboxd is failed architect, engineer, and vicious murderer Jack narrates the details of some of his most elaborately orchestrated crimes, each of them a towering piece of art that defines his life's work as a serial killer for 12 years.
See, like, that works as the description, but like in the film, that's not actually the thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's mostly this good dude like rationalizing his shit as art. Really.
Yeah.
Because like the first several are just not.
Well, yeah.
They're not clean. They're not good.
No. The tagline, which I believe is just a quote from the movie, is if you feel like screaming, you definitely should.
Yeah. Which was a hilarious scene.
Yes.
Actually, that's what I'll say for this film. I got the most laughs out of any Lars film I've seen.
Yeah,
think.
I mean,
like,
he knows how
kind
to...
of funny.
Those scenes weren't supposed to be funny.
Yeah, I know. And
occasionally,
they
they definitely
something.
were supposed to be funny. I think you are definitely meant to chuckle uncomfortably in multiple scenes.
Yeah, so you could feel okay about it at the end.
Yeah.
Like, at least it was kind of funny. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not completely dead inside. Or are you?
Right? Yeah, I probably didn't. I don't think I picked up on this the first time, but after I feel like the past year or two, I've watched like 4 different adaptations of the Faust
Yeah.
tale, and I definitely I think they even mentioned Faust at some point in the movie, but it definitely
It does.
feels like Lars van Trier's take on Faust. In microphone's all working. No,
Which one?
Yeah, poster. You lost it. Never mind.
Didn't lose shit.
There we go.
Yeah, continue.
I will.
Continue.
Hey, it's
Hey,
movie we're talking about. That's what I was trying to
Put a little picture on your screen.
It's like one of the more interesting, or maybe not even interesting, just like brutally honest takes on the Faustian bargain of like, if you can get away with anything, what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
Also feels like I'm curious what Lars, there's those fun little hypotheticals that no one ever really answers honestly. Of like, oh, if the purge was real, what would you do during the purge? And everyone's like, I don't know. I'd steal a car. No one. You don't want to say if everything is illegal.
And lock my door.
Yeah.
Fucking smart human being.
Lars van Trier would tell you what he would do on purge day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He would
for
tell
sure. Yeah. You'd have it'd be detailed too. And like. Fucking
Lars von Trier.
So much exposition. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
100%.
One of his movies probably has like a snuck in real murder in it. It's like,
right.
I won't tell.
Yeah. Oh shit. Now this film is fucking intense. I really enjoy what they're doing with the presentation. I'm not as familiar with the Faustian story. I definitely use that here. But yeah, it's fucking, it's just nuts. It's just brutal.
It is very brutal.
I do appreciate, and that's the thing, the tagline, meticulously executed, and like, oh hell no, these first 2 kills were like, the one kill was just spontaneous, but
that one was kind of funny.
it was pretty funny because she was literally asking for it for like 15 minutes. This
Yeah.
woman was telling him how to do the thing he wanted to do in the first place, and then she called him a pussy, and he's like, nope, black. But probably the most just awkward and painful was the second kill with the chick in the house, where he just completely bullshits in the most asinine, like,
he's giving her like
way.
every fucking red flag.
Every red flag. Just like, no, I'm a cop. Like, oh, I don't have my badge. It's actually over here. And this chick's just like, uh-huh.
Oh, I lied. I'm not actually a cop. I was just. They told me to tell you that story.
Yeah.
And you didn't believe me. Good job.
Yeah, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing then. It was pretty funny too. That was one of the more funny things too, because this serial killer is obsessive compulsive, and so that kicks in after he's committed his second murder, and then it's just him like imagining a blood spot like behind a picture frame on the wall.
Yeah, honestly.
And he strangled her. Actually, he fucking strangled her. He stabbed her at the end, didn't he? I guess.
Yeah, he like stuck it into her throat. Yeah,
he tried to strangle her.
Like searching under chairs and stuff.
Yeah, no, like the tiniest spot. His visualizations, he gets back to the van and he just sits there and thinks
like,
about it.
Oh fuck, there might be
sees
blood
it.
underneath the chair leg.
There's
dorky, dramatic
literally
lighting,
a cop coming down the street and he can't help but go back in and check another spot. Yeah, I think that was the one part I was like, man, we don't really get this kind of OCD representation in a lot of movies.
Yeah, no, and it's a hilarious pairing for a character.
Yeah,
to build it into a fucking serial killer.
Oh my god! Yeah, I just it does not. This movie does not pull, I think, a single punch.
No, it does not. It's actually I would like this movie, like fucking trigger warning, whatever that may be to people. Like, you should probably be warned about this fucking movie because it's pretty goddamn brutal.
If watching kids get brutally murdered on screen is not something you're into.
Oh yeah,
probably not.
Like headshots. If you don't want to see a kid get a headshot,
I thought the leg shot was worse. Like,
fuck that. No, the worst is him fucking taxidermying the fucking corpse with hooks, and then it's staring at you the rest of the movie. So the kid dying is whatever.
You can hardly tell they're
dead. Up part. It's there the whole movie, waving at you with a smile on his face.
It's like a Joker smile.
Yeah. That's what you gotta watch out for.
There's definitely some laughs in this movie.
No,
it's almost a comedy.
I really appreciate a lot of this film. So I didn't actually, I mentioned it when we watched it, but I didn't finish the film. So we finished it in our watch.
Yeah.
And I had gotten as far as him murdering his pseudo girlfriend. And then I didn't watch anything after that. And I would say, like, on the rewatch, like, after that, like, it did start to lose me a little bit, you know, like I really enjoyed the first part. I remember really enjoying it. I enjoyed the exact same amount what I watched up to the point, but it does get a little pretentious in this film. I think for this guy. Yeah. He ends up like referencing his own films and the whole thing is like
that was ridiculous.
Well, it's like, so it's the house that Jack built. It's about the serial killer killing people and collecting them and building this literal house of suffering. And like Lars Van Trier is like, let me play through my whole fucking, cinematography of films I've made. And like, that's things you've made. Like, that's the house that you built. So the whole thing is just like,
you were Jack the whole time.
It just feels like he's like, look at what I did. Look at my depravity.
I like it as a cap to the conversation that the two are having throughout the whole movie of what is art and who gets to decide.
In story, it's well written and it makes perfect sense. But like, and I wouldn't even probably draw back and like I wouldn't connect that if he didn't connect it for me.
That is
by
true.
referencing his own fucking films. Like, I would have called it clever without that. Now I call him a douchebag. Because like that's just a lot. Like that's pretentious as fuck. Because you were making the analogy, you were doing the thing. You didn't have to fucking like pat yourself on the back and plug your own films. Like now I can't call it clever. It's just hard.
I do think he is kind of maybe the one director I would be okay with getting away with that,
allowing it.
Sure, even if like Quentin Tarantino did that, it's like, oh, okay, calm down. You're like your movies aren't that gruesome.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. If we can't allow Quentin Tarantino to do it, then we can't allow him to do it. That's what I agree though. Like it is fitting.
I feel like the fact that he has had such a history of films of like people like, why are you making this shit? This is disgusting. It's like, like only a pervert would make. I mean, even the jokes we're making of like how he's probably killed people and stuff. Just like they're interesting concepts that people like to explore.
No, it is. And so the thing is, he is great at exploration. I mean, every subject.
No, it's
each
very
one of these films is like, you want to get into some shit. To whatever this subject matter might mean, maybe to somebody somewhere everywhere. Like he's gonna fucking explore what's happening, and it's fucking dirty and gross and fucking or just depressing, like melancholia. Always depressing.
Yeah.
So okay,
that's his catchphrase.
I still stand by Dogville as the most satisfying ending of any Lars Van Trier film.
Well,
it gives you something.
So, this is the second LVT movie that we've covered. After we did Dogville, I said this is not a movie I'd ever really need to watch again. And after watching The House That Jack Built, I would say that it's not really a movie that I would ever need to watch again. And I guess my final thoughts on this is fuck this movie. And we've never said this, but fuck this director. Like, I'm kind of just like, look, a lot of people are not gonna like Lars von Trier because like they might find him offensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find him offensive. I find him boring. Like, honestly, like I think he's trying to be offensive, and that bores me.
Yeah, no, it's fair
I think
enough.
you should watch Melancholia because Melancholia is like, I mean, it's what is it?
Well, pick it.
I don't know if it's rated R even, but like
it is different. It is different. Each one of his films are different, and that's cool. But it is like, yeah, I mean, he literally is.
Like it just feels like he's going out of his way to try to be offensive sometimes, and
maybe.
Like,
I think
I don't care. I'm not offended, but
it's
I find,
arguable.
like, it's just like you could have just like there at any point in either of the movies that we've covered here, like he could have made better movies, like more entertaining, like more well-rounded movies.
Well, they're definitely not.
He chose to like. I don't want to be depressed watching a movie.
Yeah.
Like,
so I guess
sometimes I
can't
definitely
imagine.
I want more than one note.
That this guy would ever like advertise his films as entertaining.
No,
You
I
know,
mean it's the kind of movie
that
I
they're
wouldn't want to say I enjoyed the house that Jack built.
This
mixed
is for self-punishing art nerds. That's what this is for.
Yeah.
He needs to do a buddy cop movie or a comedy of some sort.
Dude,
it's a buddy cop movie of a Nazi and a Jewish Holocaust survivor.
Yeah.
And if we can solve
That's
the
what it
mystery
would have
together.
to be. It'd have to be so terrible. So terrible. But it could be funny, though, because we did get a bit of that. No,
Yeah.
I really dig. I do dig his stuff, but I am like a fucking depressing art nerd. So, like, I do enjoy it because I like fucking just that. I like the full exploration of the spectrum of art. But yeah, he is a little repetitive and redundant for sure. If he only does the same thing every time, I do agree that is a kind of a weak trait in an artist and a guy that's presenting himself as an artist so much as to make a fucking reference in his own production. In his own art of himself.
That was way over the top.
If he's gonna call himself, if he's calling himself that kind of an artist, because he is calling himself that by doing that in this film, then I would expect that he comes correct with it and does what an artist does, which is grow and change and vary. But I still enjoy his shit. This film, I did fall out at the end when it broke from reality. Is when I lost all. I just didn't give a shit at that point.
There were no kids murdered in the third act, which I found really disappointing.
So he dove down a hole, and then it was this whole digging through hell thing with the personification of the voice he's been hearing, and I get it, but I think part of what kept me into the storyline was the grounded nature, even though it was ridiculous and was breaking walls with the Faustian thing and God allowing him to do all this shit. It still felt real somehow and grounded. And once he jumped down a fucking goddamn cartoon Bugs Bunny rabbit hole and went to hell, I was like, yeah, I just couldn't keep the same focus.
I'll say on second viewing that plays very literally to me as the cops rush in and shoot him.
Yeah, I know. Right, and so I was about to say, what would have made me really satisfied with the thing, or satisfied enough, if we would have just had a nice shot, which he would have loved to have shot, of him with a fucking bullet hole in his head, his brains blown out, and just a nice slow pan fade out. Yeah. I would have been okay, that's
that last shot of
I know that's what it is.
Holding on the cliff in hell. If they could have zoomed out, he's literally holding on the cliff and it's a bullet hole.
Well, or just fucking posed up against the wall in his little house of corpses that he built, and he's bleeding out. But that's what I knew that's what it was conceptually, but didn't need to have the thing that I want. But I also feel that would have
he's never
been a better
give you
cap.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got again Dogville, nice, clean, wrapped up ending. All the bad people are dead.
I mean,
we're moving
obviously
on
not.
now.
There's a sequel.
I guess. There shouldn't be, but this guy can't help but punishment. That's the thing. He's nope, that was too good of an ending. I gotta wrap this up.
I don't think there was any rape in this movie though, so that's an upside.
No, I mean honestly, Dogville is an exploration of rape, conceptually.
It's just an exploration
and physically.
I guess that's his specialty is explorations on human cruelty.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what it is. So if you're down for the exploration of human cruelty, he's the guy for you.
I hear his next movie is going to be about a dog fighter.
No,
I personally love anytime someone capable is going to explore interesting and complicated topics that a lot of people don't even want to, put on screen, let alone portray somewhat neutrally, And I really enjoy. I do really like serial killer and that kind of movies. The exploration of those kind of people that are very real, like they're as much as some of his scenes are portrayed in this movie as a bit cartoonish, like it is. There were people doing it that bluntly in that time period.
Oh yeah. No, I mean
getting away with it.
No, it's actually kind of a it's the cartoonish nature of the human species.
Yeah,
we just there are just these villains that just happen
yeah.
amongst our species and do this cartoonishly unrealistic thing and get away with it for fucking ever. Like every serial killer goes like a grip, man.
Yeah.
Like the first character they introduced in Mindhunter, like the dude turned himself in.
Yeah.
Like nobody believed him. Like all the cops were his friends, and like he went out of his way to turn himself in. Like so like I murdered all these ladies. Like just so you guys know, and like continue to be friends with cops.
I mean, even like in this, when he starts writing letters to newspapers and stuff, it's like they did that.
Intro. Yeah, for
many
sure.
serial killers did that.
Exactly. Of course they would.
They're fucking obsessed with themselves. So yeah, I will always appreciate Lars von Trier as someone who will consistently explore topics that are interesting and unique.
I do really like the filmmaking I've seen from him so far. I think you said there's too much voiceover. I agree there's probably a little bit too much voiceover. But I still appreciated the framework of the film, and I appreciated the presentation.
Yeah,
I feel like that's always been like when you there's one thing, like narration is not the same as voiceover.
Yes.
And like if you go too heavy with the voiceover, to me it just feels like bad writing. Like it might not be, but it feels like bad writing.
Sure. It could be. It might not be.
It seems like poor storytelling if
I think
most of the dialogue is voiceover.
I think it works well with a serial killer motif though, because
man, I mean it's the best part of Dexter.
It would be
I love the fucking.
They would have that. It's very realistic. Somebody that's that fucking psychotic would probably.
They literally are probably narrating everything they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. In elaborate detail and embellishing.
And I'm doing this because.
So it felt really, really real for this. I mean, it does feel, until it's not real, until it gets into him jumping down a fucking cartoon rabbit hole. It is the most fucking real thing while being ridiculous you could watch.
Well, because the audio from when he jumps down that hole, and that plays right at the beginning of the movie, so that means the entire movie is one conversation happening on their road to hell. Would you have preferred if throughout the movie you jump back to hell and it's them wading through water and stuff, and that's when you see the conversation?
No, I just appreciated it being grounded. I appreciate the conversation happening. Yeah, I just appreciate it happening in real time.
Yeah.
I would have because hell is conceptual anyway, so you just had that conversation. And just dialogue about that conversation, I would have been more satisfied than any kind of visual representation of it. Again, the bit. It's the same thing. The analogy's the same. The story's the same. Just doesn't need that break from this thing that's been so fucking just raw and unfiltered and visceral. I just feel not to take you out of that. He committed so much to that experience with how he made it. Then just throw you over here. Yeah, it just felt I don't know. I just wanted to round it out. I would have felt it be more rounded out that way.
Yeah, I honestly, as someone who grew up religious and understands or has been terrified of hell, not my whole life. I'm no longer terrified of hell, but was terrified of hell my entire childhood. The idea of someone what we're showing him getting at the end of actual, yep, it's just a pit of lava. You're gonna die in for all eternity. It's that is kind of satisfying the way they portray it, and then even his own hubris, making the punishment worse for himself, even in his last chance. Well, we can stab every inch of your body with hot pokers the rest of the life, or we can stab every centimeter of your body with
it's
no, he took the worst possible route.
Yeah, I definitely think this dude's. I would say this dude's films are worth watching once.
Not for everyone.
If you can handle
but
it,
if it sounds like something interesting to you, yes, I do think
you won't watch it again.
Yeah.
But I would tell people that I knew could handle it to watch these films.
You know, like I said,
I will never pick one of his movies.
Yeah, I understand that.
I do think you should explore some of his other movies.
Sure, if you pick them, I will watch them.
Walking out of the theater, I was pretty mixed on the fence about it, and then it's kind of just sat with me for 7 years.
You watched this one in the theater?
I watched it at Cinema Center in Fort Wayne, and with a friend of mine, the only friend who would probably be interested in this director in theaters. And it was, obviously a pretty polarizing movie. And I think I was pretty mixed on it for quite a long time. And then as we were approaching coming back to it, I was actually getting excited for it again. It's like, I do think it I don't know. I really appreciated a second viewing and 7 years of thinking about it. So maybe guys come back to it in 2032.
Well, I do appreciate the film. I really do. And I was just saying, this one lost me a little bit, but I still appreciate the film, and I still appreciate the filmmaker myself.
Yeah.
But
maybe my next pick will be his 5-hour long Nymphomaniac director's cut.
5-hour long? What the fuck?
So it's 2 movies. It's Nymphomaniac and Nymphomaniac Volume 2. And they're 2 hours long each.
I like the source material.
And then he made director's cuts.
Yeah, but what would he do with that?
And then he made
gets less sexy.
A director's cut that's just both movies. Both movies merged together. And
people raping corpses, just murdering somebody by suffocating them with their vagina.
Yes, the director's cut of Nymphomaniac is 5 hours and 41 minutes long.
Jesus Christ! So he just didn't cut anything.
Yeah, longer uncut. Yeah. But I mean, the cast is pretty crazy. It's Charlotte Gainsborough, Stellan Skarsgård, Shia LaBeouf, Christian Slater, Jamie Bell, Uma Thurman, Willem Dafoe, Mia Goth.
Yeah.
And I believe there is unsimulated sex in this movie, as in the actors are not pretending for the sex scenes.
I mean,
I've actually always wanted to see that. So
no, I think that
I would
honestly, yeah, no, I feel like that actually probably makes sense.
Yeah,
5 hours seems like a bit much.
What about 5 hours and 40 minutes?
I mean, 6 hours seems like a bit much. But I mean, hey, you gotta surpass the once upon a time in America, right?
Right.
The record.
Get there.
We're gonna have to do that one on John's gonna have to take a Saturday off. We're gonna have to do a Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon.
Right.
If we just need to keep breaking records, there is a 7-hour long Shoah, a documentary about the Holocaust. But it's not
God.
a miniseries. It's a 7-hour long documentary.
Well, we also have Roots.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's go.
All right.
We gotta pick the 100-hour movie.
I'm sorry, but 7 hours and documentary.
That's about the Holocaust.
That's like more learning than I want to do in one day.
Just sad learning.
Is it directed by Lars von Trier?
Claude Lanzmann. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's what this is. Movies, if you can handle it, I recommend a one-of.
Look into Lars von Trier. There's at least one of his movies that you'll be able to handle that doesn't require trigger warnings.
Yeah.
I don't think Melancholia requires trigger.
No, it's just sad.
Yeah, we were talking about this at the bar on Friday.
Yeah, I think so.
And some dude randomly was like, "Oh, you guys are talking about that, and I just saw Melancholia. That was called Melancholia." And he's like, "Man, that movie blew my mind." And this dude was really into it. And it's like, huh. He's like, I can't wait to check out all of his other stuff.
Well, and we gave him a description you
Good
check
luck,
this
man.
out. This is a lot. This is a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there it is, folks. Watch movies. Watch that.
LVT.
What have we got in theaters?
What we have in theaters this week.
Anything new and exciting, or?
This is finally the week we're getting the re-release of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, I do want to actually watch that.
That'll be in
I
theaters.
actually want to catch that.
This weekend, I believe. Only.
Isn't it like all 3 of them, or
it's for the next 3 weeks. So this week we get Spider-Man. Next week we get Spider-Man 2, and then after that,
I want to watch them all.
I feel like I've already seen those.
Spirit of Spider-Man.
Yeah, you probably have.
I never registered that they were.
I feel like I've already seen those in the theater. Like,
yeah, I mean they're like 20 years old. Okay, so the returning stuff. Damn, Freakier Friday is still in theaters.
Milk it.
I guess that there's just not enough family films coming out. It's mostly horror.
Fuck you, family.
Is it How to Train Your Dragon still there?
No, this is the first week we've talked about that. Fantastic Four, Superman, and How to Train Your Dragon. None of those are playing in theaters anymore.
That was like a long
yeah,
time.
there was a long stretch for each of those. The Conjuring, 4 is in theaters still.
Not that shit.
Demon Slayer is still in theaters.
I
I
would
believe
watch that.
this has now like broken records for animated
I bet it has.
film.
It's a
in
really
theaters.
popular.
I turned it
anime.
down. Molly went to see it with friends. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it's solid, especially for fans of the franchise. I bet.
Yeah,
it's
I'm sure
awesome.
it's solid. I just don't think I would be able to get enough out
She
of
told me
it.
that there were like multiple series that were prerequisites, and I was like, "Fuck that."
Well, not series, just seasons. It's like a 4 or 5 season show, and then it has a movie.
Well, speaking of exactly that, Downton Abbey, the 3rd movie, is still in theaters. The grand
Wait,
finale.
This is a third.
This is the 3rd Downton Abbey movie in theaters after like 6 seasons of a TV show.
See, that's a lot.
That is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You know, it's what's fucked up is like people are like the people that are into that are like really into that.
Yeah,
It's weird.
So,
It's just about rich people being rich. Like,
I don't know.
no,
I
there's,
haven't
it's like,
watched it.
I think it's probably akin to like Jane Eyre. The people that
Yeah.
are really affixed to Jane Eyre. There's definitely
I ain't watching Jane Eyre for 5
fixation
seasons, 6 seasons.
for like British fucking
No,
Yeah.
man. Like I
like,
made the
colonial melodrama, I guess.
I
yeah.
made a comment in a like on a bar stool once, and it's just like I don't know, some like that came up, and I was like, I've never seen it, but it looks boring as shit to me. I don't know how people like would be into it, like how enough
Right.
people would be into it long enough. And like I think I offended half the people in the fucking bar, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like, I got assaulted. It was like literally like, I fucking love Downton Abbey. You shut your dirty whore mouth. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, in Midwest Indiana too, of all places.
Yeah, it just I thought that people would be like, yeah, like who the fuck watches that show? Like I really figured I was gonna have people on my side. It
Get
went
that name out your mouth.
Yeah. Not here, boy.
Wait, what did I mess up here?
Oh, what else we got?
What else
Do we still have him?
do we
I
got?
want to see him, even though it's supposed to be terrible. I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's movies come along that not everybody gets.
Yeah.
Again, the movie you just watched, like,
Yeah,
it's
There is a movie in theaters right now called Afterburn. I don't know anything about it. It's got Dave Bautista in it
action.
and Samuel Jackson, if you can believe it.
They're buddy cops or buddy spies or
Yeah.
buddy guys.
or
Very,
it's a Marvel
very
movie.
generic title.
They're shooting people.
I mean, it sounds like a Marvel movie.
Noah Live, like a live stage production
is
of
that one of
Noah.
those Christian movies?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Good
I don't know
on
why.
that.
It's been in our theater for over a week now.
That just makes me think the last like big money Noah movie with
Darren Aronofsky. The one with Russell Crowe.
what?
Yeah, he directed that one.
That cartoon fucking thing was him?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't know what was going on with him that
What
day.
the fuck?
I don't know.
That's weird. That movie was like, it was like a fucking kids cartoon. Like, superhero fucking Noah. And
Yeah.
It's like full blown
Rock
fantasy,
giants
like
and-
crazy shit. It's like what? Okay.
Him is still in theaters. I mean, it should be for at least a few more weeks, unless it's doing really bad. I don't know. Very generic looking football movie called The Senior is playing in theaters.
I saw because I like to go and look at the North Point, and I saw that. And for whatever reason, I just saw the photos. Like, I bet that's another Christian movie.
Yeah.
And it is, right?
The Senior, is it?
Yeah, well, it's from Angel Studios, who makes a lot of Christian movies.
Oh yeah, dude! I just saw there were no crosses. There
He
were no
ain't winning
angels.
that game without God.
There were no anything.
Yeah.
I just saw the football player in his helmet and was like, yeah, this is a Christian movie.
I mean, if a football movie's coming out and you haven't heard about it, it's probably because it's a Christian football movie.
That's fair.
A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey is still in theaters. I have not heard anybody talk about this. I am kind of hoping to go see it, though. I really like the director.
So, yeah, here's the problem with that movie. I saw, like, the poster or whatever in the theater, like, before it came out, and, like, I kind of wandered over to him, like, what, like, it doesn't, nothing about it looks sexy or looks like anything that anybody would want to see.
Which film is this?
This is Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Nothing pulls you into it, you know?
Not
like
really.
maybe it's good, but nothing jumps out at me.
The only thing that pulls me into is Colin Farrell. But
the actors.
Like the presentation, like it's just like is it a rom-com-ish?
Kinda, but I think it's got like kind of a pseudo fantasy element to it. I don't know. It could be like akin to like Stranger Than Fiction, or like it's got like a somewhat supernatural element to it.
Well, see, that makes me more into it. But the thing is, like I said, the movie poster, I'm looking at it, and it's just like
it's just Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie.
Like, with umbrellas.
Yeah.
It's just
there's nothing alluding to it. It's just like
they're remaking Singing in the Rain and calling it something else.
It's honestly a little bit of a generic.
I'll probably like honestly after starting the
Bold,
podcast and us rewatching In Bruges and then The Penguin, like at this point I probably will watch about anything.
See, like
with
Colin Farrell makes good choices, so like that does make. I mean,
and
like
he's fucking good.
Honestly,
Even
Margot
if it's
Robbie makes
not
pretty
the
good
best
choices too.
It's still like
In Bruges is one of the I think one of the most well cast movies ever. Like I mean.
Well, just a bunch of gangsters, dude.
Yeah, like Ray Fiennes. Like we had the conversation this week. Ray Fiennes is like,
dude. Brendan Gleeson's fucking goddamn phenomenal too, dude. Like all those cats are just fucking awesome. Yeah, and especially coming off the Penguin too. Like that was a fucking amazing performance. So I'll watch anything that guy's got now. But
yeah. So this is very interesting, and by that I mean really stupid and confusing. There is a new Strangers movie in theaters. It's called Strangers Chapter 2, but I believe it is the fourth Strangers movie.
I think so. They went back and did a sequel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there was the original one, The Strangers, and then there was The Strangers Pray at Night, which I did not see. I thought the first one was pretty dumb. So
they're super dumb. I hate these fucking films.
And then I
hate this fucking franchise so much.
Have you seen them all?
No, I saw the first one and I'm like, I am now gonna die on a hill and throw rocks at this movie.
You can't talk shit about the whole franchise if you've only seen one movie.
Fucking stupid.
Well, the first movie is very generic, and so I don't care about a sequel because what are you gonna expand on?
So the thing is okay, this one is set the chick that survived one of their attacks of these random people that show up somebody's house and brutalize them. And she's in the hospital. And the movie looks at least parts of it, I don't know. I want to see the presentation because they just seem to have to be able to run amok a fucking hospital for a period of time. And that's just so fucking.
Yeah.
If there's any amount of them because it's like a guy running down a hallway with a fucking axe and how is that? You guys lock down an entire hospital, or you can manage that for even a moment. That's asking a lot right out the gate. The suspension of disbelief.
It's not like a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, and it's already stupid because it's just people doing stupid shit. It's just people murdering people. Also, it's just people, no supernatural powers, no element at all.
I think the whole crux of the first Strangers movie is they literally are just. They're just getting kicks out of killing people. It's not because of who they are or where they are. It's literally just they're choosing to kill this person.
But they're just fucking assholes.
Yeah.
They're just fucking people.
And that's not interesting.
It's the quintessential thing that makes me so annoyed with horror movies. It's just people not defending themselves against people. It's just people oh my God, I die now because I can't even interact with you for some reason, even though you're just a fucking person with a knife or something.
Yeah.
They're not even threatening. They're not doing anything but fucking with them.
This is the sequel to the prequel of Strangers.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, fuck that shit. No,
I don't know who's interested in that, but somebody is.
somebody is.
Sequel
People
to
love
the
them.
Prequel. Isn't
People are
that
paying the
just
money.
movie?
Isn't that just the movie?
Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is playing.
Yeah, there's that. That's some Little Family.
And then the big thing for me this week is the new film from Paul Thomas Anderson starring Leonardo DiCaprio, back in theaters after I don't know how long. One Battle After Another.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's in theater now?
That's in theaters as of tomorrow. One Battle After Another.
Oh, yeah.
What's the runtime on that thing? Is it a long movie?
Ooh, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Fuck, of course it is.
Yeah. I'm going to see this as soon as possible. I mean, again, talk about the greats. Paul Thomas Anderson doesn't miss.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Leo, like I said, when was the last time we got Leo in theaters? Because he did a couple streaming movies, right?
Yeah, he did streaming movies for Netflix, but that was...
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so that was the last one. Another 3-hour fucking film. Like, God damn it, Leonardo, I want to watch it, but like, it's hard for a guy like me to find these showtimes.
Yeah. I think Benicio is also in this one, actually.
Yes, he is, yeah.
So
that's exciting as fuck.
Yeah, there's a 9:05 showing tomorrow night.
9? Okay.
Might be able to swing it.
Yeah.
That is a long theater set, too.
Yeah, you're going to get out of theater at like almost 1 o'clock.
I can get down for that, yeah.
Maybe?
I might be down for that.
I might be down for that. Yeah.
I might be down for that, actually.
Yeah,
right.
we'll play it by ear.
I'd love. Ooh, I'm getting chills just thinking about seeing the new PTA movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the new stuff as of this week. Next week we will be getting. Jesus Christ, they're getting
Jesus Christ.
They're getting all 5 Twilight movies.
What?
There's 5 of them?
Yeah, there's 5.
Jesus.
That sounds like a dreadful day at the theater. No, I haven't seen them.
You know, there's somebody's running that gamut, just fucking like boop 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 boop.
Yeah. So next week, the week before we come back for an episode, Roofman, the new Channing Tatum movie, it's just like a comedy, is coming out, and then it's about a guy who hides out on a roof. Here, I got it.
No, I know. I remember. I saw the trailer. Yeah.
It's a really dumb title. The movie looks kind of fun.
I'll watch it.
It's got a Peter Dinklage in it, too.
Worst superhero ever.
You do wonder if they're trying to get a little bit of that crowd by calling it Roofman.
Yeah, just add man.
I don't think I've read his comics yet.
Add man to things.
Jesus Christ.
The more interesting movie is The Smashing Machine. This is
the Rock.
Yeah,
Johnson.
The Rock. Based on a true story. It's actually getting Oscar buzz. Emily Blunt is in it, and it's directed by one of the Safdie brothers.
Yeah.
I'm actually
I'll watch that. I actually don't hate The Rock. I think when he actually get like,
I mean, anytime like a very well established quote unquote bad actor tries to try, right. I'm always there. I'm like, let's see it. It'll probably be good.
Yeah. No, I think he has potential there.
Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely stuff to see. We will be seeing at least one thing before this next episode. So
yeah,
get out there and go see something, y'all.
Watch movies and stuff.
And then John,
yeah,
it is your pick.
So I've been hemming and hawing, man. I always have so many things that I want to pick that can kind of make sense. I mean, definitely, like, I want to get the fuck away from what we just watched. So, definitely wanted something fun.
Yeah.
You know, because, but there is, it was a toss-up between 3 fun movies. And I also have been thinking about the Halloween thing, so.
Yeah, this will be our first October viewing.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I think what I want to do, even though there's an action movie I've been wanting to pick for forever, and it would actually be a good bounce off of that. But
we're gonna get 4 Halloween movies this year. So.
Well, I mean, it's not a Halloween movie.
No, I'm saying it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. No, I know. But the other thing I was thinking was not necessarily that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pick this action movie. Actually.
Okay.
Fucking Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry.
Yeah, Hardcore Henry. I don't think it's very long. But we're keeping to the numerical values for the sake of Halloween and 100 100th anniversary episode.
Yeah,
we can maybe watch an episode.
Yeah, we can watch an episode of something so we don't break the movie rule. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've been excited to watch this movie again because I know.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it's
No,
only
you haven't seen
96 minutes.
Yeah, have you ever seen this movie? I
No, I have not.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah,
I
didn't-
literally watched half of it once and then lost my rental or something like
Right.
that. Like, I didn't have the chance to finish it.
It's just a fun fucking movie. It's super fun. I don't know. Every time I watch it, I challenge myself with this movie sometimes. Like, it's really not like that. Like, it's really not good, is it? And I watch it again. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, it was good. Like,
Yeah.
I doubt how good it is. And then I watch it and I'm like, fuck, that was good.
Yeah.
So, I'm curious to see what you guys think of it.
Yeah.
Because it is just full on action. It's basically a fucking video game.
Yeah. That's like a nice little subgenre of really good video game movies that aren't actually video game movies.
Yeah.
Like Wreck-It Ralph. It's not actually based on a video game.
For sure. Yeah. All right. So that's the pick.
Cool. Awesome.
All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. So
Yeah.
we will see you in